Episode 83, The Southern End of the Cross. So now we're in Williamstown. We're going to explore Johnson Manor, and this is also where we find the Williamstown Fair and St. Andrew's Church, three sites that are important to us in our search. We were very excited to find some gold fragments down at Fairfield and Salem Church, but now we focus our attention on Johnson Manor and the old 200-year oak tree here. Sir John Johnson, of course, very famous in the area for helping the United Empire Loyalists escape the Americans during the War of 1812, and also he was involved in land petitions, granting land to soldiers and other settlers in the Glengarry area. And he was very keen on tunnels. In fact, there's a tree tunnel on the property right now near the house. We wanted to investigate the actual tunnels, maybe around his house. Well, over at Williamstown Fair, we had a visit there. They have a fair there every year. It's Canada's longest running fair. It's over 200 years old. In fact, Sir John Johnson also donated some of his land for the Williamstown Fair. And he said that as long as they hold a fair there each year, they can have the land. At the Williamstown Fair, we learned a lot about candle making and soap making, making bread, using lard to make soap. And we also learned a little bit about how people used to hide gold in candle wax, coins in the bread. They'd hide certain valuables, maybe gold in lard. And this is ways of secretly keeping their gold and coins and wealth hidden. And we're wondering if this is what maybe Eliza thought of when she was making soap and learning to make candles and using lard and potash to make soaps and candles and things. Well, we had a look around the property, and we found that there was a little vault-like structure there. And we were wondering if Sir John Johnson had intended to dig tunnels. So we decided, well, he did build some vaults. He's buried in a vault. His burial tomb is a vault in Quebec. So we found this vault, and we decided to take a look inside of it. And we could see that it was sort of cave-like, dug out, and it had reinforced stairs in it. Someone had built these stairs. So this wasn't 100% natural. This was an actual cave-type structure with man-made, unnatural features like stairs and railings. Is this what Sir John Johnson had intended, to use these cave-like structures and build tunnels for the transportation of troops through them? Or was it for other reasons? Was it to hide the Clan MacLeod sword? Was it to hide gold? Was it just ways of transporting people safely from an area near the St. Lawrence River further north to the Ottawa River in case of American invasion? We may never know the actual answers to these questions, but these are some of the theories that we think may have been the reasons why Sir John Johnson wanted these tunnels. Well, we explored these tunnels. They went quite deep through the ground, and they seemed to be all in the area of Williamstown. They didn't seem to come out and connect anywhere else. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the nursery rhyme, Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. Well, the butcher was using lard, the baker was baking bread, the candlestick maker was using wax. Was Eliza doing these kinds of activities, baking, using lard, making candles, to hide Henry's wealth, to hide diamonds, to hide gold? That's what we want to find out. The origins of this nursery rhyme are a little bit unusual. The origin suggests that we have a nursery rhyme about respectful people engaging in disrespectful actions.